A drone blocks the man's way. The drone says that he has been arrested and then hands him a pair of handcuffs. The man claims that he hasn't done anything. The drone ignores completely. It explains that if a suspect refuses to be arrested, it would promptly take coercive steps. The man has to put on the handcuffs obediently. He follows the drone to the prison, where there is also no human supervision. He packs his things in a box. A conveyor belt brings a set of clothes for him to change into. Guided by AI, he enters the prison cell. The door is swiftly shut down. The screen introduces prison rules. The man doesn't feel like listening. He wants to figure out why he is arrested. On the screen, there are details on multiple lawyers. The man randomly chooses a highly rated one. Hiring a lawyer would cost unexpectedly $10,000. The man can't afford it. He chooses the free public defender. After computer calculation, he has an 89% chance of being convicted. The sentence is 45 to 47 years. The man wants to know what he did wrong. But the other party suggests he pleads guilty ASAP. This will reduce the sentence by 5 to 7 years or more. The man is almost going crazy.
Plead guilty to what?
Are you sure you want to plead guilty? Please repeat the words. Plead guilty.
He clearly didn't do anything, but it seems like everything is leading him to confess voluntarily. The man wonders what charges he faces. The other party just informs him that the trial is in 90 days. The man requests a conversation with a real human person. He says he wants to call the local police station. Terms and conditions appear on the screen. He agrees without even looking at them. The call is quickly connected, but the person on the other end is still an AI, and says the man needs to wait if want to connect with real person. The man waits for hours. He is jolted awake by beeping sounds. The AI ends the call and the display account has no funds left. The previous call is billed $3 per minute. The man says, it's just a chaotic charging system. But AI brings up the previous clause. It's indeed $3 per minute, and this clause is driving the man crazy. He constantly complains in the cell. AI ignores him, waiting for his rant to end. He rests on the bed. AI asks if he wants to turn off the lights. Turning off lights requires payment. The man is locked up like this. The next day AI offers him prison cell services. It suggests he can work in prison too. And will earn wages through labor. The man opts for crafting by hand. A box is sent and he begins knitting sweaters as directed. Anyway, he has plenty of time to finish knitting and send out the products. The account's money increases by a few cents too. This makes the man see hope again. He tries to weave more complex clothes. The food he eats daily will be subtracted from his pay. The man keeps knitting non-stop, and the money in his account slowly grows. Until one day, he finally saves up $5. The man wants to call. He chooses to call his mom this time. The call is connected successfully. He is about to make it short, but his mother starts nagging directly. Seeing his balance dwindle, the man promptly interrupts and says he is locked up in prison and needs his mother's help. At this time, the father appears on screen. Also inquires about what happened. Only $2 remains in the phone bill. The man says he is trapped here. He needs $10,000 and hopes his parents can help him by hiring a lawyer. Otherwise, he'll never go out. The phone call is abruptly ended by the system. The funds run out and the AI jumps out again. It inquires if he will plead guilty. The man angrily shouts, but then calms down. He could only knit the sweater. One day, the man is about to eat. A drone flies over and says, "It is already time for the court hearing. Ask him if he admits guilt or not." Admitting guilt can lead to a shorter sentence. 5 to 7 years deduction. The man despairs, realizing he cannot escape. It seems that he is trapped.
Please say, I plead guilty to accept.
Wait!
Please state your plea.
Wait!
Do you want to enter a guilty plea? Please say, I plead guilty to accept.
I plead guilty.
AI let him confirm one last time if he admits guilt. The man sees an unread message now. He opens it and finds out that his mother has sent him money. He immediately denies his guilt and requests to see a lawyer right away. The lawyer quickly calls the man. But, before he could speak, the lawyer says he has already reviewed the file. advising him to plead guilty promptly due to the tricky nature of the case. The man claims innocence. The lawyer glances at the man and compares it to the file in his hand. He asks the man to wait for a moment and then hangs up the phone. And $10,000 is gone in an instant. The man loses his last hope. Then he starts to let it be. AI's voice sounds again, and the man can leave now. He leaves the cell in a daze. He gets his stuff at the door. His phone is filled with unanswered texts. Because he didn't pay the rent. The house was reclaimed, and his job was terminated by the boss. Before leaving, the man receives a promotional brochure sent by the prison. The textile factory provides job opportunities for people who have been released from prison.